Merry Bowl season, everyone. I'm Brett Gibbons with thelines.com, and today we're breaking down the Military Bowl between UCF and Duke. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the Lines YouTube channel as we're here breaking down all 41 bowl games and the national championship this postseason. Let's get into it. The Military Bowl, UCF, Duke. Duke is a 3.5-point favorite. This game kicks off Wednesday, December 28th at 2 p.m. Eastern on ESPN. It's got a 62.5-point over-under. They're playing this one at Navy Marine Corps Memorial Stadium in Annapolis, Maryland, one of 12 FBS stadiums. It's a terrific stadium, a living museum. If you've ever been there, if you ever get a chance to go there, definitely do so. It's just a wonderful place for football. But let's talk about teams playing that day. UCF, they are down their top wide receiver, Ryan O'Keefe. He transferred out to Boston College. They're down their top linebacker, Jeremiah John Baptiste, and starting corner, Devontae Brown. Their defensive coordinator left for Arkansas. So this is a short-handed UCF team we're dealing with here. And to make it worse, starting quarterback John Rice Plumlee, he's dealing with a hamstring issue. He may not be 100% still. I feel like we've been talking about this for months now, about how this hamstring is inhibiting his play. And then the backup, Mikey Keene, he's out of there. He transferred to Fresno State. So if John Rice Plumlee can't play, it's a far tumble behind him, and UCF is definitely going to struggle. Duke playing at full strength. That's always good to see. All these guys are in. Coaching staff's in. Duke will be at full strength, or at least very, very close to it. And they've also won 4 of their last 5 games. So I like the trajectory that the Blue Devils are on under Mike Elko here. He's done a fantastic job, 8-4 in his first season at Duke. If you can win 8 games at Duke, you're just terrific. So that's excellent to see there. Duke has seen 6.5 points of movement in their favor. Historically, teams cover about 60% of those games when you see 2 or more points of movement in their favor. However, this bowl season, I brought this up on more than one occasion. They're actually 3-5 against the spread so far this bowl season. So just keep that in mind. But again, 6.5 points of movement toward Duke through a pick'em, through 3 like that. That is a ton of movement, a huge shift in win probability for Duke here. And let's talk about their quarterback, Riley Leonard. He's been excellent. 55th in pass EPA, though, which is very good. But he's 17th in rush EPA. So he actually hurts teams more with his legs than he does through the air. But he has been excellent at both of those. And UCF has only played 2 mobile quarterbacks so far this year. They gave 121 rushing yards up to Malik Cunningham. That was way back in week 2. But only 38 to Georgia Tech's Jeff Sims in week 4. So just keep an eye on that, they haven't really seen a lot of mobile quarterbacks. Because of that, I actually do kind of like taking Riley Leonard's rushing prop here. It's 39.5 at DraftKings. Taking over that, I think, is a pretty good bet. He's done that in every game except 4 of them so far. And when you look at those 4, it's been against terrific pass rushes. Georgia Tech, Wake Forest, Pitt. I know you may be thinking, well, those aren't very good. They are pretty good pass rushes here, and UCF just doesn't kind of have that same pass rush. Pro Football Focus grades them 88th in pass rush in the country, so I'm not really too concerned about sacks, knocking that total down and stuff. But Riley Leonard, just a little quick bit there, over 39.5 is kind of a fun prop for this game. Let's look at UCF's defense as a whole. They're bad on early downs. Early down EPA, they're 83rd. Duke is 23rd in early down EPA. So when you're looking at first, second down, Duke is advancing the pass to sticks or picking up 7, 8, 9 yards on first and second down there, which is great. And I think it's a big mismatch in favor of Duke. And I think that's why you've seen this line move for multiple reasons, the opt-outs and absences on UCF, but also Duke's offense is just efficient. And those are words that I don't normally get to say year over year, which is great. If we're looking at John Rice Plumlee, he's 14th in rush EPA. We know he can hurt people with his legs. However, if he's not playing at 100%, that's rough, especially against this Duke pass rush. And their front has been pretty good. Again, Pro Football Focus ranks Duke 40th in pass rush grade this year. And that's led by Dwayne Carter, an interior defensive lineman who has just been outstanding. He's played extremely well this year. I do worry about UCF's offense a little bit if John Rice Plumlee is not playing at 100%. We've seen the depths that it can fall to when he's playing hurt or when he's not playing. So if you're looking at that, that means Duke is probably the right side, or should I say was the right side, because it's moved so far. That train has left the station. There's really no value left in this line, especially if you're taking 3 and the hook in favor of Duke. I don't know if I'd bet that number right now, again, just because you're playing into a bad closing line value play here. The best number was back at opening, and that was +1.5. And you could have gotten that number if you jumped on our Discord. So please go over and hop on our Discord, where you can connect with over 4,000 sports betting fans, get live updates in our college football server. That includes opt-outs, that includes transfers, coaching changes, injuries, anything you need to know to be ready for bowl season all December long and into January. If you click on the hashtag Roll Server, drop an emoji under my name, you'll start to get my live bets as I post them, because I'm putting them in Discord. You'll get a notification straight to your phone, so you can get the best number. So you could get that Duke +1.5 when it was available. And don't forget to subscribe to Lines YouTube for daily bowl videos just like this one. Comment what side you lean in the game. This is a tightly contested game. It's seen a lot of movement. Duke was not a popular pick in bowl confidence pools. The majority of folks are actually on UCF. So what side do you lean? Please let us know in the comments. Let me know on Twitter @RoadToCFB. But thanks as always for watching. I'm Brett Gibbons, and have a very merry bowl season.